Hello guys, welcome to HTV Presents TechView, another tutorial. In this tutorial, I will show you guys actually Active Directory like permissions, which is called delegation control. So I already have two video like part 1, part 2 for delegation control. So delegation control for Active Directory OU, delegation control um, for a specific OU. That's what like I made one video. And another video today I'm making is part 3, which is like how to give a user group permission to like a specific OU to create and delete users or groups. So that means what? In a specific OU, I'll give specific users or groups I will give permission. So specific OU and a specific user or group can have the permissions to create user account and groups. So what kind of groups we can target? For example, to create a, say, one office, one company, they have a multiple types of employees, right? It's not just they have only the IT people, right? So they can have their administration, their HR, their sales, their marketing, their other stuff, right? So whenever all the stuffs they're gonna work for the company, definitely company will give them a laptop or something, right? So help desk people, they will create, which I shows in one of my video, like how they can add a machine with the domain in a specific OU through the delegation control. So which is the help desk people task, right? So today I'm going to show you the same thing. If as a system administrator will have permissions is like entire Active Directory, right? So as a system administrator, you will have access on all the OUs, everything, because you are the administrator. But I'm saying you have to distribute the permissions. So that's why you need to learn the delegation control. So in my first video, I shows how to join a machine with the domain in a specific OU, and I provide the permissions to specific group, and that group names is help desk group, right? And then my second video, the part 2, I shows actually in a specific OU, I provide some specific users access. That means those groups users will have access only the specific OU, and they can create a OU, maybe they can delete OU, or maybe they cannot delete OU. Both things I shows. So maybe you have to do this kind of permissions distribution. And today on part 3, I'll show you like how helpdesk people, they can create a user account, like which is called regular account, primary account for regular employee. So that's also be helpdesk people task. So you cannot give them permission on all the OUs or all the user accounts OUs, right? So specific OU, specific user account, and specific user account OUs, or maybe sub OUs, how you can give them permissions. That's what I'm going to show you right now practically. So let me share my screen and show you step by step. Okay, so this is the Active Directory. If you already watched my part 1 and part 2, then you will be familiar with my environment. So this is my domain controller 1, this is domain controller number 2, this is my jump machine, this is also jump machine. So this jump machine I joined with administrator, because that means what? I am the administrator. That means what? You are the administrator. So you will down, maybe you want to log in here with your administrative privilege access user, or maybe directly domain admin user. You will have that capability or access. So from like, if you want to distribute the permissions to other groups or delegation control, so you have to log in with your account, your administrative account, or maybe domain administrative account. Then you can, like, you will be able to do that. You will have that kind of permissions. You will have that kind of privileged access. Yeah, and also domain administrator has all kind of like access. And this one is David02. I consider this user as a help desk. So if you look at, so I logged in the same machine with both user, just to show you guys actually how this permission, when as administrator you provided the access to this user, and then how the user is able to see or get the permissions. That's what I'm going to show you here, difference. So let's show you right now. I'm targeting this user. So let's find out this user, admin accounts, and you see ADM David02, and let's find out actually he has permission with how many groups. If you go to the member of, you're gonna see he's a domain user. Domain user is nothing, it's a simple by default. So far what he got OU manager and RDP groups. So I'm going to add him with another group, help desk. Okay, so on help desk group, when in my first video I shows David01, he is the member of a help desk group, and also I give him permissions to add a machine with the join with the AD. Add a machine with the AD means join a machine with the AD, and specific OU, which is the workstation. This one I give him the permission. So now when I will be add him as a help desk, then David2 also will have the permissions here to add a machine with the domain. He will be able to create a computer object. All right, so he's the member now. I just give him, make him a member of help desk, right? So who is a ADM David02. So now ADM02 is a member of help desk support, and now I'm gonna assign him, not him actually, the group. I'll assign this group here, primary account. On the primary account, I'll provide a delegation control to the help desk group, and also office management in this group. So the help desk people, I just give them access in here and here. So that's how they will be able to create a primary account, and also if they want, they can create a group here. So you see here, this is the root OU for them, parents OU for them. So user groups, under user group we have total 4, right? So the help desk people, they will not gonna have access on other 3. They will have only here. So who is the member of the help desk group? David02 and David01. So they will be able to create. That's what I'm going to prove right now. Okay, so before I add them here as a delegation control, let's see if they can create. So primary account, I'm targeting this one, right? So this is David01. He logged into jump01, and now when he's trying to create a user or group on primary account, this one, you see there is no new option here, no, nothing, because I never gave delegation control here, delegation control permissions. And office management, if you right click on here, you see new option is not showing here. So let's do it from the domain administrator side, like as a system administrator. It means like you. So let's give the permissions. Primary account, right click on it, delegation control, next, add, and which help desk, right? Help, just help, and then check, then you're gonna get it. Okay, and then click next, and from here create. So what you need to do, this is a user group, right? What is this? User account. So user object. So create a custom task to delegate, and next, and then this one. And from here you have to find out user object. So which one is user object? User object, all the way down here, user object, and select both of them, click next, and then in here from the general, so read write, delete, read all the properties. That's it. And also, since this is a user account, so you can give them permissions to reset the password. It depends on you. So all these permissions will ensure that he will be able to create a user account. But change password or reset password is not confirmed. So if you want to give them that permission also, then you can just check mark. So they will be able to reset, change the password, also reset the password later on if anybody requests, right? That's it. Click next. Make sure you have just check mark on these two only. Next and finish. Okay, so I just give them permissions like who the group. I help desk group. I provide the permissions here only, and then I'm going to do on office management to create a group. Delegation control. Click next, add, and then help desk, right? Help. All right. Click next. Now custom create task. Click next. Only the following, and then from there you have to find out the group object. Oh, group object is there, right? This one, group object, and create, delete, next, and then read, write, create, delete, and read all properties. That's it, nothing else. Oh, and also there's no like nothing else, and click next and finish. So far I give them permissions. Which group? Like help desk. So whoever is the member of help desk, they will have only permission on this OU only to create a group, and in here they will be able to create a user and also reset the password. So I'll show you here. All right, now I need to do refresh because it needs to be sync, and sync will take time, so you have to be patient about it and just refresh couple of times and wait couple of minutes. And Active Directory, let's see, site and services, no, not this one. Active Directory tools. This is my Active Directory machine. I'm just trying to do refresh because I want immediate action. So for getting the immediate action, you can run some commands and also maybe refresh, and also you can restart. But restart is not a good idea all the time, because if you work for a enterprise level work like a car company, you cannot do it in a business hours. And even though without notification, a domain controller or Active Directory, you cannot restart in any time whatever you want, right? So in that case you have to wait, or you have to run some command. Now you're gonna ask me actually how I can run the command. The command is nothing there. It's everything is on Google, so you just search it and run some PowerShell commands. It's gonna be refresh Active Directory, because I don't want to make this video too long. That's why I'm not showing everything. Some of them will be your task, your homework. All right, so refresh this one too. Hopefully in the meantime it will be ready. This is my second domain controller. Okay, just refresh them, come back here, refresh them, come back here, and refresh them. So this is what right now ADM David 02 supposed to have access on this. And actually I logged in long time ago this machine. I think relogin is required also. Reconnect. It's better to refresh everything to his profile. So now let me see. I don't know. So whenever you click admin, still he don't see anything, right? New button is not here. New options and primary. Basically we did this one, right? On the primary accounts on this OU, we give help desk group delegation permission here. So right click here and see new is there, right? And user also. Just we allowed only the user, right? User. Now you see he will be able to create a user. Let's say test user 01, or you can say test user 01, and in here the actual username will be test 01. Click next and it should be here, but for your home blank always select this one. But if you work for a company, it should be this one. And user cannot change the password. User cannot change the password. Sometimes you can do this one. It depends on actually which situation you are creating, right? Anyway, password never expired. I select this one, and you're gonna try this one for your home lab. But which one you should be check mark on it is you can follow your company standard. So each and every company, they have their own standard what they want to do. So definitely they have a SOP for that. So just follow their SOP. SOP means standard operational procedure. It's a document. All right. So all right, next and finish. So who created this user? David02. So David02 is the member of help desk. That means help desk people will be able to create a user. Now let's see, they are able to. So I give them permission only here, right? Not here. If you write here, you see no new option is not here. If you click here, you see the new option is there, group. So now they will be able to create a group. Say test user group or something like that, whatever you want, right? Test user group, and domain global or universal, you know, I already explained these things. So this is what, okay. So he is able to create a group. Now if he wants to add test user here, just go to the properties. Who is adding? ADM David02. Who is he? He is the member of help desk, right? So that means help desk people will be able to add it, right? Okay, add test01 and check it. Okay, okay, and okay. So he is able to add users on this group. And if you look at the other one, say I have a multiple group here, right? I have a multiple group here, right? So let's say this is the help desk support group, and David Ziron, he is the member of this group, but look at here, he will not be able to add the member here. He is the member, that's true. Who make him the member? The administrator, system administrator make him the member, but IT admin, all these groups is sitting on IT admin OU, and help desk group doesn't have permission here. That means David02 also doesn't have this permission. So if he right click on here, go to the properties, member, even though he cannot remove, even though he cannot add, both button are gray out. He has only permission only this one. So test user group, he can create a multiple user group, right? Because he has only permissions on this OU. That's why I click on it and he can say delete and delete. So this is the way you can distribute the permissions on a specific OU for specific users or specific group. And I believe you understand. And that's all. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video. And if you think this video is helpful for you, please give a big thumbs up and also make some good comments, and which will encourage me a lot to make more videos. Because when I make a video, I have to do a lot more like research and study, because I have to explain it and like to make you understand. So please help me out, make some good comments, and also if you are new in my channel, please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in another video.